Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, because it looks like someone's looking for an offer or someone's walking away from an offer, but it seems like there's no emotion. Someone's trying to blackmail someone into an offer, but someone's looking at a sneak attack or a challenge when it comes to maybe throwing a foundation. I just saw the leap of faith. Someone needs to take a leap of faith, walk away from people, things, and pray themselves for your highest good. All right. It looks like there's an offer on the table for you. Yeah, for your happily ever after. Maybe look at your emotions. Maybe look at your baseline when it comes to your security. Maybe look at your family. Maybe it's a family situation. You could be saying farewell to a family or saying hi to a family. Maybe saying farewell to a family because maybe you feel heartbroken about Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or just your family dynamic, heartbroken when it comes to maybe mixing your friends and family together. Because it seems like someone was looking for someone's security. Maybe someone was fishing and looking at maybe a situation was very sensitive when it comes to maybe a Queen of Wands. Maybe you're heartbroken, maybe about a family member and a friend when it comes to a contract. Maybe you're disappointed, heartbroken, and despair. But there seems to be a hidden energy when it comes to someone being a Jezebel, maybe. So there's a heartbreak. Yeah, there's a conflict with a Jezebel. You could be a Queen of Wands. You're thinking, well, a woman that has the energy that's very conflicted. Because they were looking for rewards without effort. So they can show off. So now maybe someone look at their family member, very heartbroken. When it comes to family dynamic, or when it comes to maybe the Emperor or a Leo person with a Jezebel, molding families and friends and contracts. Now there's a conflict when it comes to maybe a very distorted family, when it comes to maybe seduction, lying, stealing, doing the most. They made a conflict with a divine feminine, and he didn't stand up for the divine feminine. Does she care? No, she don't. But she understands he's going to go for his own tower moment, building a fake foundation with a Jezebel. Now there seems to be a situation where you're looking at maybe someone very seductive that likes to lie. Now there's a conflict with a group of people when it comes to friends and family. Because someone wanted a reward without effort. So now someone went to a family and broke their heart because they build a foundation on falsehood. So now there's competition, rival, challenge. Seems to be a challenge when it comes to maybe building back this foundation. But it's conflicted. It was based on a lie. So now maybe someone's being judged because someone was not creating heaven on earth. It was more seduction from a Jezebel. So now you're looking at Jezebel creating conflicts, false foundations, seduction, lying. So now someone's making a decision when it comes to maybe the Walking Dead trying to control a family. Maybe someone trying to control their family. Maybe such a serious person looking at maybe being defensive. Because someone's looking at a heartbreak. Someone's holding tightly onto someone's resources when it belongs to a family. So now they're looking at control on this pathway. There seems to be insight about someone's future. Now they're heartbroken because they thought they stabilized something, and now it's become a heartbreak because now maybe someone's turned their back towards this Jezebel because now someone's looking at someone trying to hold on tightly and they're disguising. There's a karmic in the situation. Maybe someone's looking at someone's pathway. Yeah, because someone's very demonic, man. You got a Jezebel person, very seductive, lying, creating falsehood. And now there's a devil in the tower. When there's a devil in the tower, someone came in with alternative motives. And they used the family. And now the family's held back in a heartbreak. when it comes to maybe a family member or a friend in a contract. And now you're looking at someone with lots of hatred inside themselves, a hidden motive. They're not creative, they're creating a havoc. They came in destructive behavior on purpose. They wanted to make a conflict. Somebody was jealous of a Leo person, maybe. So they tried to take control. Maybe someone's trying to take control because they're very thirsty. Yeah, very materialistic. So now they're angry about someone that's creating their own success, someone that's a rival, someone that made themselves a rival. Because someone tried to change, swap energy, destiny swapping. That's like creating cohesions when you hear someone, say like for instance, you hear someone is in love with someone. Someone comes in and says, no, that's a lie, da 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 da. Do you know what I mean? So now someone sees someone's success, and now someone has to eat their words because someone was lying. Somebody lied to a whole family and friends just for a fake foundation to sit on some throne, but they're a thorn in someone's back. So now you look at the foundation of maybe a Capricorn person or a Taurus person or a Queen of Wands. Very seductive Cancer person, secret. Someone ran hastily and booked a flight because they saw a challenge. And now they're angry about insight because they're thinking about this heartbreak, about family, when it comes to control, when it comes to greed. There's a family very greedy, very deceptive, very conniving, crafty people. So that's why you've got to use your intuition to make a fair judgment. You've got to make a fair judgment because someone's in falsehood. Someone ran hastily and booked a flight because they didn't want someone to see someone. So they created a false conflict. And now maybe because this person's quite witchy, for some of you, some people's manifestation is so good it comes from the energy of hatred. Because what's in is outside of you, isn't it? So someone's got a spiritual warfare. Someone is led by lust over love. So you've got to see the devil for what it is, because it seems to be a conflict, rival, challenges. It seems to be a rival because someone's watching someone on the internet, and now someone's being hasty, thinking about their foundation falling because of their judgment, their decision that they made, and now looking at maybe a change, a massive change when it comes to someone's fate. Someone's fate. Someone was very passionate for this adventure to create a false foundation, but they didn't look far ahead. And now you've got a demonic world or materialistic world in a conflict, fighting, protests, you name it, rival challenges, no common ground. Why? Because they got something to hide. Yeah, with the King of Pentacles, they got something to hide. Let me tell you, something for hide. Them have something for hide. So maybe can be thinking, why are you coming around so hastily? So, you know what it is? You know what it is? Somebody didn't want someone really until someone else wanted them. And that's what this scenario is as well for some people. Because it seems to be an illusion. Someone's barking up the wrong tree. They won't look at their shadow self. And now they have to look at their shadow self. Because now you see a calling. You have to use your intuition and look at the finer details about someone's falsehood in this family with a friend contract. Something with a friend or family friend or a relative. But it's something with contract with a friend and a family. Now this King of Pentacles is back. Now he's thinking about maybe holding back his feelings because maybe he sees something that don't feel right. Could be a businessman, or this masculine might not be grounded. Something don't feel right. So someone's holding tightly. Yeah, someone's holding tightly. Yeah, maybe a King of Pentacles. Someone had ill health against maybe this King of Pentacles. Or maybe this could be someone that's blocking a new adventure because he got new information about money matters, about an inheritance or a gift. Because someone's trying to hold on tightly to someone's gift. And it's going to be a happily ever after. But because they are demonic or just too angry, this King of Pentacles is looking at a pathway. And his pathway is becoming an insight. And this insight has become a distaste. Because something doesn't taste nice anymore. When it comes to maybe someone's drink and food. When it comes to observing. Someone's observing someone's heart. It seems to be heartbreak, grief. Someone's crying. Because the heart is the soul. But the soul of this person, the heart, is demonic. It's not a soul. It's a dark entity. Someone is bounded anyway to a bad contract, a bad decision, a bad pathway. Someone ran maybe and maybe made ticket flights for someone, security, and it was a lie. It was a whole facade, man. It was a whole facade. Yeah, someone had some hidden dangerous. Someone had some real hidden dangerous motives. Someone is playing with dark spiritual practices, maybe doing moon magic, sex magic, career magic, beauty magic, and breakup spells. Because they're looking at a foundation forcefully. So now they're under judgment, God's judgment, for an illusion, for playing moon magic, rituals, sex rituals. Yeah. And drinking blood and everything there. That's for some. And for some people have so much hatred that inside of them they're so conflicted. This is why when it comes to above their success, it's all their success or their reward, recognition, goodwill, fame, fortune, whatever, always comes with hidden demonic energy. That's probably why they become famous, or someone's jealous about someone being on the internet. Someone feels someone is a rival, and now someone feels defensive because now something's coming out on the internet where maybe someone's angry or something's coming about someone's success, because they're all looking at maybe a very innocent person, but they can't go near to this person because they're protected in the soul world, because they use their third eye, they use their strength, they use their practicality, all right, and they use the innocence or purity when it comes to channeling. But someone's channeling a portal when it comes to being demonic. Why would you want to channel in that? They want someone on the internet to go low vibration like them to prove a foundation that they built is real, but it's not. It's fake. You got to stand in your own belief. You got to see the devil for what it is. Do you understand? Someone's got to see the devil for what it is. Because now someone's fishing around someone's finances, someone's information about maybe entrapment. Now someone's stuck in their mind. Because when you play games, all that's going to happen is taking your own innocence away. Maybe someone's looking at channeling the energy, because now you look at the emotions. And when you look at the emotions of someone's communication, this is too toxic, man. It's a Jezebel. Yeah, it's a Jezebel. Because when you look at the nature of someone's maybe inner thoughts or inner feelings or inner energy, because it's hidden in it, because you've got to use your intuition. Someone is seeing something at a graveside or someone's phone. Maybe from a phone bill, or there was a secret decision. Because someone secretly goes to, I don't know, these resorts and that nature to connect with the devil. So now you're looking at maybe someone's inner and outer hidden feeling when it comes to maybe trusting your own counsel first. Maybe you're seeing the divine feminine when it comes to enlightening, exposing the devil for a letter to say you need to block a Capricorn or a Taurus, or a Sagittarius, or just a Jezebel out of your energy. Maybe look at your money matters because it seems to be something hidden that's being revealed. So you look at someone's emotions because you're making it very clear about your strength. Oh, someone is scared about the strength of someone's intuition when it comes to confidence of someone's action. Because someone is not happy because there's no yellow. They're only happy with money. So now someone's doing reflection. When it comes to someone's happiness, it's only happy when there's money. When there's no money, now there's a problem. No money, no friend. No money, no trip. No money. Oh, what's that saying? If there's no money, we ain't talking. But there's another saying, there's another way to say it though. So now someone's looking at maybe someone's accommodation. When it comes to their heart, maybe Sagittarius is drowning their sorrows when it comes to passion. It's become angry. Can I look at the distorted feminine? When it comes to maybe the expression, when it comes to maybe the blood and passion of life. To give life. Someone's heart's open. Because someone's heart's open, they're trying to bring a conflict to close the heart. It's not going to work. Someone's always in their abundance. You look at the life, the blood of someone's passion. Princess, can you turn that down for a minute, please? I don't want to get that song online. I don't want to get in trouble. Thank you, Princess. Maybe look at someone's timing. Maybe someone's to send you a song, or maybe someone stole someone's song. Can I look at maybe reaching the sky? Maybe someone thought they can just reach the sky, innit? They had unlimited access. So now someone's looking at a challenge in their cycle of life. Someone's trapped in their mind. Someone's trapped with the devil, man. Says you right. You want to play new man season shit. Says you right, baby. Now you're looking at confusion. When it comes to maybe someone's energy, they're confused. Maybe looking at maybe clarity. Maybe looking at maybe conversation. No, there's no conversation yet, I guess. Someone's looking for transformation. Yeah, someone is angry about an investment. Someone's angry that they didn't get to swap something. Someone tried to swap energy by doing dark spiritual practice. Obia, Jojo, you name it. So they went and booked a flight quickly because maybe they've done it before in the past, and now the future, they're looking at conflict. Because maybe someone's been working on someone since they were a fucking kid. No way. Some family members are just... No, man. Maybe they played with Ouija boards and that when they was younger and I caught up. Oh, someone's relaxed. Ooh, King of Cups. You're in trouble. Someone's looking at someone very independent online as a conflict for them. They're very conflicted about Aquarius person kind of entrapment. There's Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. And Queen of Wands, she's so busy in her people's business. Maybe this distorted feminine, a Jezebel, that her husband or her partner is watching the Queen of Swords, online. Yes, you lot keep watching and say hi. Hi. No way, boy. They want to come between the soulmates. She's being very blunt about soulmates. And now someone booked a flight and they knew She was back again. This Queen of Wands, man. And this King of Cups. Nah, man. Look at the cycle of life. And that cycle of life is just too demonic, man. Because now you're looking at promiscuity. Because now someone's relying on someone's power when it comes to a fire sign person under deception. And now because this Cancer person is now under judgment with a Queen of Wands about handing over a project through promiscuity, through the cycle of life to an Earth sign person or Tauro Capricorn person, a King of Cups. King of Cups is this fucking scumbag. King of Cups, man. Immature person. You have to see the dark for what it truly is, man. You have to stand firm in your own light. The light is the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And now, they're angry. Resentment, because they couldn't be someone. Someone tried to do destiny swapping. Fuck it. It's knowing your ideas and saying no, 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 and then go and get investors and they take your idea, and that's you getting angry in yourself, entrapment, going mad, and that's them, you know what I mean, living your life through your ideas, your image, your everything, and they thought you'll never know. So we're going through this is an intruder, man. This is a spiritual intruder. Yeah, Leo. Now it's been exposed. But these immature people, when it comes to Page of Cups, maybe. You got to walk in love, talking truth. It protects from outside forces. When you lie and steal and cheat and being deceptive, it does not protect from outside forces. Now, so look at someone's powerful soul when it comes to maybe a new beginning, or maybe love, maybe. Maybe looking at soulmates. Maybe you're trusting in soulmates now, maybe some of you. Friend, mate, soulmate, friend, mate, friend. Told you, someone too familiar, man. Familiarity breed contention. Maybe you think about ex when it comes to their feelings, when it comes to their decision. Because now we're looking at a decision that was false, a falsehood, because someone went in as a player. Maybe a player is a fire sign person. So now they think about this false foundation. Behind them, they probably want to run from deception because of X being found out. Because maybe Cancer went to X and took a fire signs projects and gave it to an earth sign person. And they were wiring money under the veil of secrecy through a Virgo person that's probably trying to control how someone feels or trying to control someone in their family. Now there's a heartbreak about an insight about someone's path when it comes to a business decision. Now someone's very domineering. Yeah, when it comes to unrequited love. Someone was fishing for personal information consistently. So that's where you look at spiritual intruders. It's energy, isn't it? This is why I pick up the masculine energy. Because he's got intruders in his energy. So I picked that up. Because remember, television, that dream has to come from somewhere when you make a TV. What's above is below. What's in the thoughts. So what's in their thoughts is too dumb. So I look at someone's finances, someone's plans. When it comes to maybe having a family conversation. Maybe someone wants to block someone from their family. Because now they look at their money matters. Someone only went to someone to control someone's feelings, someone's family, because they wanted money. They wanted money. They wanted money. Because they're looking at some intimate struggles. Deep struggles. Yeah. That King of Cups. They took solid projects from a family member on purpose. And I started to look at someone's passion, maybe. Somebody was sharing their dreams about projects. And now it's been twisted. It's gone into out of control. It's gone into confusion. when it was given by the hand of God through the soul of the self. Yeah, now they're confused when it comes to giving money to a Taurus person to make them look very wealthy. Now they can't sleep at night time because someone's gone within a Virgo person and they've got a new journey. When it comes to a third party person, King of Cups. King of Cups, man, you're a scumbag, bro. I'm looking at collapse anyway. Serves you right. Two inner people business. Yeah, because they're looking at messages from a Sagittarius person. Someone's projecting, deflecting their broken heart. Someone's scornful. That's why they keep holding on to people. Maybe a Taurus person. Very scornful person. They like to dominate their family, maybe. So now you look at maybe 8 of Wands, messages, speed, lifestyle. Someone's lifestyle is going to a decrease, boy. Yeah, now you look at Emperor. Maybe someone's married. Or you look at the Emperor. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Look at messages. And someone tried to hold back these messages. A lover. Maybe someone got messages from an air sign person, a Gemini, Libra person. And now they're in regret because they held back these messages going to a lover. Maybe a Gemini or Libra person that's a higher priestess. How can you challenge a higher priestess that's higher than the Pope and you're nowhere near that level? That's when you know these people either drink too much, sex too much ritual too much. Maybe they think, oh, when we all have sex, we all share each other's goods or something, resources. I don't know where you lot's mind is at, boy. I don't know. Someone's in some deep ass illusion when it comes to their choices. Someone is at the peak of their love and is heartbroken. Someone went to the Garden of Eden and done temptation with the devil. The evil apple. Yeah, because now you've got to listen to your intuition. Such at a high peak of someone's relationship was lust over love. So now they're heartbroken about a love choice. Could be looking at maybe an opportunity that's been enlightened. Yeah, I'm about to say opportunity has been enlightened to give you a different perspective. Because I was looking at the gold on the head. Gold on the head. What's above is below. What's above is below. So they didn't believe. See, so this is where things confuse me with people. That's why I'm very selective using my cycle. Because if you believe in the devil till you're doing devilish acts, why does it take you to be in a situation to have a different perspective by angels being on earth? But you don't mind believing the devil's on the earth though. Because I don't think people realize that we're energy and it starts from self first. So they think heaven's going to drop down just like that. Or Jesus is going to come and everything's going to be healed. It don't work like that. You got to put the work in. If you don't put the work in, it's like when you come to my house, you got to take your shoes off, wipe your foot. Everyone's got rules. And definitely God's got rules, man. When it comes to the soul world, you're not coming in. So they can act like, oh, darling, I got all this fame, fortune. Look at me, dear. But is materialism worth the fight for the price of your soul or your peace? Because someone seeks for happiness and not peace. Big difference, man. That's why I don't listen to celebrities or Hollywood movies. The pursuit to happiness. Because you've got some man in a Ferrari. That mean he's fucking happy. Told you, tower. Tower moment, man. Someone was fishing. Because someone may be a lawyer. Maybe someone's a lawyer. And they're going to lose their whole law. Injustice. Spiritual court is here. This is when the angels come in. Why? Because the devil's in the house. This is when the 12 juries come in. Because you're not creating heaven on earth. So now someone's going to balance out the truth now. Because someone's been judged. Someone said you're too hasty. You went to make a flight. Quick to make a flight. Not once, but twice. Not once, but twice. Especially in the last 5 years. So these people have been watching these lovers from day dot, Bridget. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, at work. They're going to lose their lawsuit. Someone's losing a lawsuit. Someone works for a law firm or something. They're losing. Why? Because they doctored some legal information. Maybe when it comes to a property or inheritance or a gift. Someone done fraud on someone's name when it comes to a lawsuit. That's why there seems to be a decision, judgment. Maybe the juries are coming out now. God's coming with his judgment. Because the angels are coming, the 12 juries, they go back to God to make a decision. Now judgment's here. God's decision will be coming. So someone was judged about their secret with an ex-cancer person. They've been judged. Now God's coming with a decision. Yeah, when it comes to maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Because now you're looking at maybe a Jezebel or Queen of Wands. Very domineering, always pushing their values onto people. And you know what it is? These people will tell you how to live. But ask them, are they living it behind closed doors? No, they're not. That's why they're in a stalemate. They held on to a bad decision to block God's Tour Cup. They made that decision to hold on tight to blocking and doing them curses. It's madness. These people are stupid, man. Now you're looking at their bad decision. Stalemate. Obstacles, delays. They didn't even see their own delay. Why? Because they're busy looking at money on their pathway. They gave it to the devil. They gave their power to the devil. So now you look at these messages that went to a family member. And now they blocked it. And they took these messages from this family. From a fire sign person. Maybe at his home, at his computer with a Virgo person analyzing when it comes to a solid foundation. They tried to create a solid foundation because they were using the messages sent to a fire sign person. Now they're projecting and deflecting because now they're angry because the plot and the plan is not working in their motherfucking favor with a King of Pentacles, a third party person. Looking at the strength of ending something or ending someone's alignment or having the strength of transformation and seeing how tight a Queen of Swords is followed by God. They don't believe in God, you see. No, they don't. I had a dream. Genevieve Nigel asked me if God is real. I said, you're not allowed to question because you stole from Adi Wale, Kenyo Baja, Taurus, a Capricorn person, because they took these messages and made money, solid money. They gave it to their family. They helped them with rent. They helped them with cars, flights, you name it. You name it. Acted like that lover. But they're lying. They had many lovers. So now someone's gone within and saw the truth. Someone's highlighting the truth, man. Maybe someone's had a God moment. They're fearing God now. Serves you right. Serves you right. Now they're fearing God. Now they're fearing God. The Queen of Swords is saying, come we go. Come closer. You think I'm scared or not? Come closer, my friend. Because you don't need a group. Still a failure. One person with God. Remember that. Remember that. But you don't want to go around saying love conquers, yeah? Alright then. Alright then. Now there's your delay. Why? Because you've got to sleep with the devil. And when you're by yourself, the devil's going to be even more potent. Why? Because you haven't got distraction. They're going to have less friends, less people, less places. Why? Less money. Now they're going to see their dark entity by themselves. The same thing they called upon. It's the same thing that's going to keep them comfortable at night, like mug and a hug. A hug and a mug. There you go. A hug and a mug. That's what happens. You know why I didn't see so much of the devil? It's because they had distractions. They had many lovers, many parties, many distractions. But the more people, things and places go, remember, you called upon the devil, you know. You're going to see that at night by yourself. Now you're heartbroken. Serves you right. Serves you right. Serves you right. And you, Miss Queen of Pentacles. Serves you bumper clot right. Now you're in your tower moment watching on the internet. Hi, girls. You're too blood clot fast. Jezebels. Taurus. Money. Told you. Demonic women. Doing all that blood magic, suck magic, you name it magic. Now you're on your own. Now you've got a different perspective with Queen of Wands. You understand? Serves you right. Now you're in regret watching the internet. Why? Because they gave an offer. They run to Cancer, can't give offer. That he will come with his money. It's the truth. It's the truth. They stole downloads. They stole information. They went and doctored when it comes to maybe a law When it comes to legal papers, doctors' papers, you name it, because maybe their family are doctors, lawyers, you name it, because these fucking Africans all have them doctor, lawyer, whatever, and they're crooked as fuck. Yeah, we're telling the truth, man. And there you go, with a king of cups. I'm about to say something. Lying, stealing, cheating. Lying, stealing, cheating. Deception. Acting like a friend. Acting like him and the Queen of Pentacles don't have an offer. Look at them offering each other behind the Queen of Wands' back. Not giving her the full information. So when you're busy picking on the Queen of Swords, next time look at your fucking breaching closer, my friend. Because they ain't giving you shit. Serves you right. The two inner people business. Two inner people business. Looking at a Leo person or the strength of an air sign person. Look at the strength of his ex. Deception. Just looking. All about unrequited love. Sick people, man. Psychopaths. Psychopaths. Now she's busy looking at me but acting like she can't see me. But she studied me. She made money off of my ideas, off of downloads from God. So she has an insight. I follow God. Genevieve follows the devil. Devil. Manipulative person. Manipulative. Very manipulative. There you go. Watching on the internet. Burden for your nut with the King of Wands. Sirs on the right. You're too blood clot fast. They're too fast. Imagine all these people. That's how many heads? 1 head, 2 head, 3 head, 4. Still a failure. Busy watching one person. Because you lot can't make it by yourselves. Victory for Queen of Swords and her new ideas. That Miss Queen of Pentacles made money from. So now she owes the world a karmic debt, whether she likes it or not. Promiscuous. There you go. Fucking a Virgo person. There you go. Serves you right. Karmic debt. Serves you right. Big change. Serves you right, man. Worth fighting for. Go on then. She's a high-class prostitute. That's why 50 Cent came in my dream as well. Said, boy, that's why Adewale don't get fuck all, man. Because it hurt. Serves him right. Serves him right. Hinika eat that family. Now, someone look at Higher Priestess. There you go. Happy. There you go. Too happy for you lot. Too happy for you lot. They don't have no belief. So they go for anything. Do you understand? When you don't have no belief. When you stand for nothing, you stand for anything that comes out of this Queen of Pentacles mouth. Defend your beliefs, boy. Maybe a Leo person was defending his big pussy, Genevieve Nadia. Making go on with it. Now it's a burden. Serves you right. Serves you right. They're showing off, but got nothing to show when you open up the package. Nothing for sure. So now someone's in a disguise trying to hide. Sagittarius. She's trying to work on probably maybe hiding. She doesn't want to collaborate with the Queen of Pentacles. She's going to say, get your fuck over here, girl. And Queen of Wands, she's got no mind of her own. She'll run. That's her challenge. That's her challenge. They just want to break my heart. But you can't. I got God, my friend. 5 of Swords want to bully at any cost. That means you want to bully God. Why? Because Genevieve don't believe in God, my friend. She's a heathen. She said it in my dream. Is God real? What a time to ask when you stole. Stupid bimbo. Just a stupid bimbo. 2 unreliable people. Unreliable, man. They've done it twice. 13, 14 years ago. And more so 5. Told you. Aquarius. Took it. There you go. Lied. Maybe King of Cups lied to 5 signs, said that's his ex or he done something with me. He's lying. He fucking wishes. He wishes. Because my things, my blossom ain't got touched for 13 years. Since Leo touched it, my friend. One person that ex, my first boyfriend, my friend. Until I heard my voice say, if Addy was to come back, would you leave this person? I said, yeah. So my voice said, what's the point of you being around? And then, okay, let's go. Let's go, baby. One time. There you go. I didn't like the guy in the end. Anyway, there you go. Split decision. Leo, serves you right. There you go. King of Wands. I ain't got time for you lot childish behavior. You might things we could have created in 13 years or more so 5. I don't have time for those behavior. I really don't. Maybe you're looking at maybe Z, your sleep. Look in your sleep. Maybe looking at maybe J. Because Genevieve likes to do blowjobs. She likes a blowjob. There you go. Maybe looking at maybe big. Oh, biz, showbiz. Someone's in showbiz. Maybe like someone likes jazz. Or maybe looking at you. Maybe someone saw you on the bus. I'm telling you, man, I saw this woman, you know. When my daughter was in primary school, she was following me, man. I saw it. I never knew who she was at the time until now, since the dream started 2020 September. And my mind said, look what car she drives. Because I remember kept saying to myself, every time I was around, just driving my daughter to school, back again, stuff like that, I kept seeing this woman with this bushy hair and this Jeep. And Genevieve drives the same fucking Jeep with the same fucking hairstyle. She's been following me for 13 motherfucking years. She's a fucking loopy bitch. She's loopy, man. She's loopy. Maybe someone's looking at your ex. Maybe it's a W. Maybe you're questioning someone, Q. Maybe there's a K. Okay. Maybe you're dealing with a T. Maybe you're dealing with an A or an L. Maybe you're looking at maybe a U. Look at yourself. Maybe look at a new job. Brexit. Nah. Yeah, something's a bit. Something's bait. It's too bait now, man. You can't go against the higher priestess. You're making yourself look bait. Someone's being bait. Because someone... This meant to be by initials, you know. I don't know how I got over here. Doing words. I just love words. I don't know. Oh, a law. I told you. Law. That's why they're going to go. They're being bait. Because they fitted with the law. They fitted with the law. When it comes to their showbiz law, maybe contracts. Maybe when it comes to an architect, maybe. No way. Someone's going to quit. Someone has to quit their job. They've been outed. Imagine that. One person fucked up your whole fucking life. One person. All because you all look at King of Cups. King of Cups. All for King of Cups. And for a scam. And the King of Cups was going to get rid of the Queen of Wands. And then after the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups, she was getting rid of the King of Cups. That's mad. Ooh, cut close. Ooh, maybe like that. Ooh, I love cut close. Oh, if you ever. No, that's Britney. No, that's Brandy. Oh, my days, my favorite. One of my good songs from when I was primary school, from Cut Close and Keith Sweat. I was singing it to Addy Wally in my dream one time. Cut Close and Keith Sweat. I was singing it to him. And he was watching from behind, sitting on the chair. And I had my back to him. I had all these papers on the floor. And I was singing Cut Close. And what's his name? Keith Sweat. And he was just sitting there watching. I had my back to him. And I was just singing Keith Sweat and Cut Close. Yeah. Never mind. We all live and learn, my love. Just bring the mind to calmer waters, you know? Yeah, cut close. See you next Tuesday, I guess. Hey, see you. Oh, no. No end. All right, one more and we're going to go, right? Because I'll get carried away over it. Hey! Hey, let me tell you something. This woman's not leaving. Genevieve is not leaving God's eyesight. She has to pay it back. She has to. This is not going to leave her side. She thinks ignoring is going to help. It's not going to help her. Because that's what she's used to, ignoring. Because there was maybe like skiing. Because there was an article about Genevieve Nadia that she was connected to some woman, a podcast person. And she was married to a fashion designer. And something about she mashed up their marriage or something. And he was going around shouting up the place, where's my wife, chasing these two. So the woman neglected her child or something, or her children, and went off with Genevieve or something like that. So they always said that Genevieve never ever said yes or no. She never ever said whether she was gay or not. And apparently she's linked to that death. Because the woman died. There you go. You don't like to play reporters too much. But someone's reporting something and someone's not looking at the truth. Look it up. I read it. I'm not making it up. I read it. She was with some woman that was a lesbian woman. She was married and she took that people them away from the man. That's probably how she got her fashion deal. Taking off the energy of that woman because she was linked to the man. It's energy, isn't it? Maybe look at ebony and ivory. Yin and yang. Can and can't. Can and able. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it now, I think. We're just going to leave us there. Because someone's skint. And if he wasn't skint, you wouldn't do things like this. Do you know what I mean? So someone needs to shut up. Or someone look at Stuart, Gabrielle, Gabby, Zaina. But yeah, someone's in some big trouble, boy. Listen to your gut feeling when it comes to Genevieve Nadia. You've got to listen to your gut feeling about this law thing. Someone's playing with this law, with papers. They're playing with it. They're not telling this law. Maybe it's now, maybe it's in the future. Oh, I left one over there. What's that about? The judgment. There seems to be a decision when it comes to maybe a lawsuit, legal matter. They're both going down for a fall, man. All of them. Yeah, entrapment. There you go. When it comes to Queen of Swords. Told you. Because they wanted her dead. Told you. Spiritual courts here. They're after Genevieve Nadia. So she can hold on to her little buddies. They're all going down with her.